Hey, welcome back, Baker. Well, I hope the information that we've been talking about uh, is important to you. I hope it becomes important to you. It is important. It's going to become a lifesaver. I don't believe in praying without listening and then acting on the information that we get from God. Um, I want to just actively now to make sure that you understand that all this information will be on the website. You will be able to go on the website and get this information. And then we're going to continue to communicate with you over the next couple of days as things change. Um, in the beginning, when this all started, as we started to look at this, I realized that the leadership was going to be important. And in this state, in this great state of Louisiana, I realized that we're blessed to have some of the best leadership. The governor is doing a great job, and he has a lot on his plate. But leadership, real recognized real, and he's doing a great job with what he's doing. He's been upfront with the information. Our mayor president is doing the same thing. She's out front with the information, trying to get out there. She's taking it, and she's making these hard decisions that we can make. But when we talk about being together, when we talk about unity, when we talk about Christians and people who believe God, the Bible is very, very clear about authority and government authority and following that authority. But those of us out here who pray, the people who pray that we continue to get that wisdom. Pray that we continue to listen to the people around us so we can make the best decision for all God's people. And it's always best to remember who we are and what we believe, because I just believe that Christians should have some God in them somewhere, and we should be patient, and we should be kind, and we should be compassionate about what's going on. We're trying to do the best that we can here. This is not a show at all, and we're just trying to do the best that we can to get through this. And we know that we're going to get through this. We just need to follow the instructions that's coming to us. So those of you who pray, continue to pray for the leadership. Continue to pray for the leadership of this country. Continue to do that, and we'll fight our way. But remember now, we are Americans, and we're very resilient. And Louisiana, remember, we've always fought. We've never backed away from anything. We got people that pray, and we move forward, and we're going to continue to do that, especially in the great city of Baker. Look, I've been in constant contact with the businesses of Baker. We had about 70 businesses that were on the line the other day. I mean, just real positive stuff. You'll be surprised that people come together, and we were able to talk about, different scenarios, what's going to happen. We talked about the social distancing and all that, and it was just real, real positive. I want to thank those businesses that we have in Baker. And I know you guys are going through some things, but remember, guys, continue to use the businesses, continue to go into businesses and shop Baker until we get to a point where we can, all right? And hopefully we never get to that point, but like I said, if it happens, it happens, and we'll be ready for it. But continue to shop Baker, continue to use the businesses, continue to be patient, because the lines will be long, and make sure that you let those business owners know, and those people working there, that we appreciate what they're doing. The other thing that I want to reach out and talk about real quick is the public safety guys, the fire and police and the public works guys. They're risking it all to make sure that you still got water, that your sewage is still going on, that you're still safe. We're still one of the safest cities around here, and that you are protected with public safety. We have people in City Hall that's working. They're putting themselves out there to make sure that we continue to run a city, and that we're doing it with no chaos. And then, we can keep it as calm as we can. So I want to thank them up front, to the two chiefs, my police chief and my fire chief, for their professionalism and for just working with us and just dealing with me as we make the changes and as we move forward, and how we should be able to direct this and lead people, because leadership is key with everything. Every morning we have a conference call with Mayor Sharon Weston Broome. We get information from her people. That is a big help. I want to thank them for doing that. We also have had conference calls with the pastors. And pastors, I mean, I don't know what I would do without you guys. You always support whatever the leadership of this city does. I know you guys are praying for this city and praying for me and my family, you know, to continue to lift us up, but lift up everybody at City Hall. You guys are following this, and I know you out there. I want to thank you, and we're going to be in touch. And like I told you the other day, you do what you got to do for God, and I understand that. And we still going to work together. We still got to love each other. We still going to work in unity in this city. So I just wanted to say that's where we are. There's no need to panic here. There's no really need to fear anything, but be ready when the situation arises that we do have to make changes in the way that we're living right now. It is life. There's nothing we can do about it, but we still have to keep moving forward. Now we want to bring up a few slides that safety precautions that we talked about. We want to bring that slide up, and we want you to take a look at that. Look at these signs and symptoms, safety precautions and signs and symptoms. Know the signs and the symptoms, and remember, if you feel like you having any issues, you need to call your doctor. If you do not have a doctor, then you need to call 211 and they will set it up. And remember that the only people that are being tested are the people that have doctor's orders that's being tested. Okay, we cannot control that. The only thing that we can control that if you can call your doctor, if you don't have a doctor, then you call 211. And remember, we do have physicians here in the city, so if you have a relationship with your doctor, call your doctor and let your doctor know what's going on. Communications. Now we have a slide up. We talked about this communications piece here to the mayor's office. And look, I want to talk about this real quick. This will help us get information out to people who do not have, who do not go on Facebook, people who are not on social media, and people who don't, who does not, they don't have internet service. So, but everybody has a phone. Even grandma got a phone. So go to grandma's house and go ahead and set grandma's phone up so we can send this information out. We are working on another piece of communication that we can get out, but make sure that you take care of grandma and grandpa and make sure that everybody can get the text messages with the information on there so we can continue to get the information out as it changes. Now you can believe this. So those of you who know me, that we're going to work hard to make sure that that you are protected and that you get the right information. But I can't control every scenario. I don't have an answer for every question, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you that. So I will be able to find the answer. Those of you who call in, and I know that I'm not calling back, but you guys, this is what I'm focused on. This is what's in front of us right now, and we can get through this. I want to talk a little bit about that unity that we have in this city. Remember, we had that canopy of prayer. We're covered by prayer already. So we're gonna be fine. That's why I'm so calm, because I know we have the coverage of prayer. I know God is watching our city and the surrounding areas right here. But let me tell you something. All the years and all the military time that I put in, the one thing that always got us through was sticking together. Of being together, being a city that comes together, that's putting everything up, all the stuff between us apart and fighting the good fight together. We gotta stay together. We're built up on unity. We always will be Baker Strong. I will be back in touch with you in a couple of days. Love y'all. Have a good evening.